Boston Red Sox is brought to you by John Deere. All right, so the pitch timer, 30 seconds between. The speedster is in left. Christian Arroyo. We pitcher the former first-round pick Colby Allard, who is
Vaughn Grisham at second base. It'll be Luke Waddell and
Arrow on the pitch timer. Sox beat Northeastern yesterday 5-3, and now
Chris Martin before he's traded back here for Jake Odorizzi.
In the offseason, he said a change for all sorts of stoppages and disengagements. Allen rolls it left side at Vaughn Grisham, competing for the starting shortstop job.
Came up, especially when you think about where he came from. He skipped so many levels to
go. Cub brings up Christian Arroyo, one of a few regulars in the lineup for Alex. And Arroyo headlines the crop in here today. Bounces the 1-0 away from Austin Riley. Man.
That ball, it's like one more step. I don't know if it came back on him because he almost set up to backhand it. But
and a loaded slate here today. Raimel Tapia, the batter. And
automatic strike now for the hitter.
All right, so you've got the pitching component of it. 15 seconds. Timer has wound down to 8 seconds. So it was a strike to start. And now the 1-1 is 1-2. And Tapia fists it fair down the third base line. Arroyo goes first to third. Tapia's got a double, and Arroyo.
They're kind of putting that tag on him there. But Fairblazers looked like he was waving him. He wanted him to score. It's almost like Christian.
A little indecision around the bag. By the way, Christian Arroyo promises to have an entertaining interview for Rob Refsnyder. He's down 0-2.
This is their routine now.
Bouncing ball left side, and Riley handles this one, and the Sox leave him in. Right, followed by Matt Olson in his second year with Atlanta. Austin Riley bats the Iowa native, who last year spent most of the season in AAA with the Cubs. And he gets Acuna to loft the first pitch into center. Raimel Tapia puts it
here. Matthew Lugo, he will be at third base. David Hamilton does the catching for Matt Dermody.
Who starts out with ball one.
Slider, changeup, curveball.
Starting jobs in the Red Sox rotation. Corey Kluber will be the first to go on Tuesday as Olson rolls a one-out single into
lefty hit it into the shift. This year the shift has banned. You need a minimum of 2 plays
on the outfield grass. Here's Austin Riley. What do you think the biggest impact of that shift? Riley fights one into right, and Rob Refsnyder with the shades on.
We'll see as we get closer, but so far today, everyone seems locked in on the rules, guys.
One foul out of the reach of Matthew Lugo that these guys have been making.
That's where I would worry about it more. You get here in Spring B, we'll see.
0-2 is grounded to third, kicks away from Matthew Lugo. And Rosario Sox back in 2019. So 2 aboard for Ozzie Albies here today. He's going to likely DH in a couple of games. Hits it hard on a hop to short, and David Hamilton goes the short way to Arroyo for the force-out. They're hovering beyond the ballpark. Lou Merlone, Tom Caron, Mike Monaco, our
just can call one timeout. After that, it's a strike.
Bobby Dahlbeck leads off the second.
Different spring training for Bobby Dahlbeck, figuring this thing out offensively.
It's this one hard on a line to right as Acuna chases back, but it bounces off the wall.
Up in Dahlbeck, we've all seen it. This is what you really like.
Chatting with Dan Shaughnessy, and he said, when I'm driving the ball, it's always better. And he's got the double here in the second in front of Narcissus on the backfields, watching guys swings. Your Sox prospects, they might need to put you on salary soon with how much info you've picked up. Narciso Crook, non-roster invite at the green light against Colby Allard.
The big strong guy like this, make more contact, do damage.
Rolls this one up the middle past Allard, and on the backhand Luke Waddell's throw is dug by.
It's a great stop by the second baseman getting in front of this ball and releasing it, but you're going to see Matt Olson get down low and see this.
The case for Caleb Hamilton, Sox catcher, non-roster invite.
Braves bring the
1-0. That's a strike from Allard. Kicks the leg at 9 seconds remaining. And Hamilton floats it beyond Riley. A base hit against the drawn-in defense. Dahlbeck.
The fisted pop fly line drive that if you were back was easy out for this infield, but with the drawn in, Caleb Hamilton will take this knock in the RBI. Used it before the first pitch to get themselves settled.
As Lugo gets hit about usage, they have found in the minor leagues that.
Yeah.
2 on for David Hamilton. And again, we've used this phrase that MLB has come up with. Bat has to be up, cocked over your shoulder, but you got to be square toward the pitcher, at least looking that way with both feet ready to go.
On base, do some damage.
Reaches out at the 2-strike offering and floats it into center. Michael Harris, the second, is there.
That would help.
Different teams, most of that with Cleveland. Some time last year with the Pirates. Foul back, 0-2.
He kind of froze Allen a little bit, came back.
0-2. And he goes to the off speed to strike out Allen. But the Red Sox got a 1-0 lead on the Braves. And now the Sox give the ball.
Yes, 2 different types of lefties, but gets a lot of bad contact.
Starts out against Michael Harris, the second.
And I think Alex talked about him today. Like him and Rodriguez more.
Heard that here throughout the offseason and these first couple of weeks of camp. I mean, Chaim Bloom has used the phrase, we got to take back the 0-2. Harris fouls it off.
Brass.
Off speed, and Blyer strikes out Harris. Paging the ninja. We've got a sword.
Didn't feel right the last few years. Seen some balls off the bat caught. Fair.
Yeah. Von Grissom, the batter, 2-0.
And I know a lot of people say, well, then adjust. Just hit the hand, try to hit.
I'm fighting for my life up here.
Trust me, I was fighting for my life every.
This is a run-scoring single in the center. No, there's a guy there. 2-2.
Change up there. There's an emphasis on putting the bat in the ball.
Alex Cora.
Defensively.
2-2 is lined into center field, and it drops in front of Tapia.
Barreled it, but he was out in front of this. He didn't get the ball in the barrel. Tapia came in. He comes in and dives and catches that ball.
Chadwick dropped the batter, the catcher in.
For me in camp.
Why?
Well, I never came in with a job. You know, couldn't just relax.
0-2 is lined to Tapia. Sizes this one up for out number.
Fastballs early on in camp and try to get some knocks early.
Pickoff attempt over to first.
It might be, but he's already got one now.
Grissom takes off, and Waddell spoils it foul.
It's worth trying it a 3rd time to see if you can get him cheating.
Ground ball left side. Lugo backhands and throws out Waddell.